What is up, guys? Thing called life here. So, guys, good news. Timing belt is not broken. It wasn't timed wrong.
Yeah, whoever doubted me can go fuck themselves. That's all I can say.
Gingium did fuck this up, though. Don't forget that happened, and I'm the reason that's jerry rigged and working now, which seems to be holding very well. So, what was the belt that was too loose?
The water pump pulley was not tightened.
Yeah, the water pump pulley not tightened, so that might have been why it was so loud. And then we think that this little thing right here, it's some leathers.
The idle speed control valve.
There you go. The ISCV is ISCV valve is we think that's messed up. So we're trying to clean it out and hopefully don't have to replace it because from what I've been told, surprisingly you can't just buy it at a store. So we have done a wet sand on the back, which I'll show you in a second. We still got to do more to it, but replace the hose. That was leaking, so we replaced that, and now we're trying to clean that out while Caleb wastes the air, and it is almost out, it sounds like. Here is my baby, looking good with the top down. Wet sand has started. We still got to do more stuff to it, but yeah. Prepare to see what I am told is perhaps the world's quietest garage. Yeah, check that out. So I wore slippers today thinking it would be like more comfy outside, right? That makes sense. No, I'm like worried they're gonna get wet and there's no foot support. So big mistake on my part. Now I do apologize, guys. I literally had a 15-minute clip recorded and then I dropped my phone and I figured I'd do one big segment instead of a ton of small ones. Big mistake because I lost the whole thing. So what I'm saying is all on repeat at this point. And I just added fuel injector and I can't even show you guys the wonderful process of me doing that anymore. So I do apologize. I'm going to try and hold on to my phone a little bit better from now on. So I wanted to update you guys with the car and what's going on. Basically at this point, everything that we installed with Gingium is working and running well. Like timing belt's good, its timing's on point, radiator good installed, water pump, all that. Now, don't forget, he did mess this up right there and strip those bolts, but I did come up with a solution, bolts and nuts, and it's holding really well and working well. The smoking was coming from this hose. The upper radiator hose had cracks in it, so we just replaced it. So everything that was done on Gingium's channel is working well. So that's what's up with that. New issues have arisen, of course. Why wouldn't it just work for me? And basically what's happening, I'll show you guys a clip in a second here. But when I'm driving and put it in neutral or have the clutch in, so whenever it's idling, it's bouncing back and forth between 15 or 1100 to 200, and it keeps on doing that, and if I don't give it gas, it just dies on me. It died in the middle of the street on me, and I had to start it up about 20 times while giving it gas until I finally got it, and that was frightening because I was in a left turn lane. Thankfully, there weren't too many people behind me, but it still was not a fun experience. So I want to try and get that solved and figured out so I can consistently drive this thing. I want to drive it like an hour to my dad's house. So trying to get that figured out. That is the goal. Some people think that it is this and that this needs to be cleaned up or possibly replaced. Now, you guys are the experts, so I'm hoping that somebody can give me some insight on this online. The other thing was that the fuel injector is messed up. This affects how much air is taken, and I'm pretty sure this part right here. But to address the fuel thing, like I said earlier, I just added a ton of fuel injector fluid into this section here. So that should solve that problem. Hopefully, if that was a problem. Other thing here too, here is the wet sand. We still need to get the car detailed and waxed and everything, and hopefully all this will match up a lot bit better, but we will we'll find out. New wheels are pretty good on it. I did like wipe out the other day. I didn't crash, but I did a full like 180 on the street, turning left. It was pretty funny. I had my friend Justin in the car, and we're like, oh shit. But I'm like, that was pretty fun, man. So all good though, no accident or nothing like that. Right before I post up my Am I a Good Driver video too, which I'm thinking about uploading that before this, but then I'm like, the fans like the Miata videos better, and you guys deserve to know what's going on with Mila. So I'm gonna upload this video first, and then after Christmas, you guys will see the video talking about my driving history and if I'm a good driver. So Merry Christmas to all you guys. You got an extra Miata video. And I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is, because you guys saw the clip. I don't know what's wrong with why she is running like this. Fuel injector fluid is in the car, so if that's the problem, I think after a little bit of running, maybe I'll drive her around for a bit. But that should perhaps, hopefully, solve the problem. God, this car smells so good. You know you love a car when it just makes you smile every time you get into it. So, there's the car. Right off the bat, it's idling better. But you can even see right there, that might not be the end of the world. You saw the video, it gets a lot worse. So we're just gonna let her heat up. But as you guys can see, it's running. I'm talking in a normal voice right now. It's running a lot quieter and better. It's sounding like it should. Hopefully it's okay the engine shakes that much. I don't know. But yeah, I want to solve this problem, so please feel free, if you're a smart Miata person, help me out, give me some insight as to what the issue could be. I'm going to drive it around in a little bit and try and get a vlog for you guys, but it's going to be pretty tough considering it's a manual and I don't want to crash it. But that's the situation. Fuel injector fluid is in there. If that is the issue, you will see a video of me in a second. Extremely happy. I will let you guys know. I'm going to go take her for a cruise. Ooh, you guys need to see the speakers in this at some point too. In the driveway, unfortunately I can't get them in the garage, but this is Sheila, my baby Sheila. It feels nice having them both together. And I'm my baby girl Mila. Another cool thing that happened when we swapped out all that stuff, which had nothing to do with what we did, but it worked all the same, so I am not complaining, is this hood. We used to have to slam it. Look at that, now it just closes like that. That's so nice. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Other thing too, if anybody is really smart with this, I think I don't know if the Car Passion channel is subscribed, but I have heard very good things about you, man. So shout out to you. You've already helped me out with the car, even if you don't realize it. So shout out to the Car Passion channel. I get a blimp eye sometimes. Yeah, there it is. There it is. You see? I mean, the cool news is I can wink at people now. Look at that, it's not down all the way, and then that one's up. It's working fine now, but anybody know anything about that? I mean, I don't mind being able to do a full wink, but if anybody knows anything about that, leave me a comment. So it's been running for a little bit of time now. That's what the RPMs are at. I'm gonna stay in the neighborhood driving this thing and try and let the fuel cleaner burn through it. Hopefully, I don't know how long I need to drive it for, but I'm just gonna go around the neighborhood, so if I die out, it's not that big a deal. I need to get a camera mount. I'm sorry guys, I really want to take you with on my rides. It's just way tougher in a car like this. I'll be back. If you have your girlfriend over and she wears your clothes, like your t-shirt, this is what it looks like pretty much. Just an extremely oversized cover on my Miata. The headlights are up, so the front of it's not actually that big. Alright, maybe I don't know if I should put those down. I like having the headlights up, so. Plus it might wink at me if I try and put them down. So this is what she's going to be staying at. Hopefully the snow will start coming down soon and weigh it down, but I tied it on one side, so it's all good, fam. Don't worry. Alright guys, well, there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video.